right? This call is for anybody who dropped a two and anybody who's at least a platinum 600 in this business. Why? Because it's going to show you what it takes not only to get to platinum 600, but how to duplicate it as well too. An individual I'm about to introduce is going to be crazy as well too. Like he has some super value. You know, I respect him. You know, I kind of seen him come up in the game, and where he's going is going to be crazy. But you know, before I actually introduce him, I'm going to get into some valuable key tips that everybody can take away. Hopefully you guys have pen and paper handy, because you're not going to want to miss out to everything that I have to say. Because trust me, if you follow everything that I'm about to go through, guys, I'm telling you guys right now, not only will you create passive income, but you create long-lasting passive income, right? I'm going to show you how to duplicate. I'm going to show you the laws of building, guys. Guys, who's been tuning in for the last 3 days, thank you guys for tuning in for the last 3 days. But understand that we went over the basics, right? We went over the fundamentals. We went over the skill sets required to build passive income and build residual income, right? We talked about promotion. We talked about prospecting, right? We talked about personalities of individuals, right? We talked about exposure. We talked about edification. These are valuable key skills that everybody needs to know, right? And the term I just mentioned before, talking about professional, going pro, that is a book that every individual in this chat or in this Zoom call should have read, right? It's a book called Go Pro by Eric Ward, right? That book literally, you know, it opened up my mind to this business. This was my first network marketing company, and I didn't see myself building at first, right? I just wanted to come into this and be a customer, right? I just wanted to come into this and learn how to trade. But then I seen that, you know, this skill set that a lot of people could have took away and made a lot of money. And I said, this is selfish. Let me share it to as many people as possible, right? And then I read the book and I understood that for a while I was a poser, right? I wasn't being a professional, right? And that book kind of gave me the skill set that we just talked about this entire 4 week. This is a boot camp, guys, to give you the skill set. And today I'm super happy and grateful to be on this call, because what we're going to talk about today is the laws of building the business. So we're going to tie everything into one. And I'm telling you guys right now, you're going to want to take notes, especially when you hear from the guest speaker, you know, Tommy, because he's going to, man, the energy he's coming with is going to be crazy. That's all I got to say. I'm excited, guys. I don't know if you guys can see it on me, but I'm super excited. So let's go into this, right into the money, guys, right into the conversation. What does it require to build a massive organization, right? You know, honestly, guys, I'm just taking a look. I don't even see any cameras on. What's going on? Like, you guys are scared? What's up, right? What's up? I got Harrison on having a camera. I got Kyrie on a camera on. We got Caleb to turn on the camera. Thank you. We got Jody. Guys, turn on your camera. I don't bite. I don't bite. I want to see the energy on this call, guys. Like, in order to actually hear what we got to say, you got to turn on your camera. You got to invite the energy you want in your life, guys. Right? So that's part of one thing. Getting out of your comfort zone. How the heck do you expect to level up if you don't get outside your comfort zone? Right? We say this all the time. Your comfort zone is your broke zone. But if you're not even turning on your camera, how are you going to invite that energy into your life to build multiple sources of income? How are you going to be a leader to lead other people? It's all good, Brian. It's all good. You get to talk to bed. It's all good. But yeah, thank you guys for turning on your cameras, because again, the energy you want in this world, you just have to put it out, right? So guys, with this business, let's get right to the money, right? Let's get right to the money. Let me see if I can actually see. You guys can see my whiteboard. Let me pin myself real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Right, let's get right into the money. You guys can see my whiteboard. Let me turn it around a little bit. Perfect. So we'll write this out over here, right? I want you guys to understand, in this business, it is a numbers game, right? Yeah, I learned a lot of this business from, you know, the GOATs, the greats, right? The David and Initia's, the Jason Browns, the Matt Rosas, right? I studied the game, right? Listen, understand that this is a numbers game once it comes to building a massive organization, right? There's kind of two ways where you can build this business, right? You can build it really fast, or you can build it slow but the right way. And I'm going to show you two ways that you can build this business and take it off through the moon, right? As soon as you get started. Some of you guys have been posers. Some of you guys have been in this business and been playing with the industry, right? Some of you guys probably hit a rank and D rank. It's okay. It's not cool to do D rank. I'm going to be real with you guys. But understand, you need to create a duplication process in order to get to that, to create a long-lasting passive income for yourself. That residual income, if you want to keep it, you got to create some type of duplication, right? So understand, guys, in this business, right off the bat, you got to look to enroll Hopefully you guys can see this. If you can't see it, let me know. Type in the chat, can't see. You want to enroll at least 12 to 15 people. Right? Ideally, I'm going to be real with you. If you can enroll 20 people personally, this is going to set you up really, really good. Right? You want to enroll 12 to 15 people. Right? You need to find out people who you can work with. Right? Because out of that 20, you're going to find some leaders out of the 20. Understand, when building a business, what you're searching for is leaders. What you're searching for are aces in a deck. Right? I told you guys before, I've been studying this business. I've been studying how this works, and understand that when you find your aces, that's all it takes. Right? Christopher Terry literally talked about this individual here that he learned the game from as well when it comes to network marketing. His name is Bill Britt. Write that name down, Bill Britt. Right? He used to work for a company, Amway, right? One of the GOAT network marketing companies that's been around for years, right? He made $1 million a month roughly in the 80s, right? Back when $1 million was like worth $100 million, what it is right now. And Bill Britt, he said, they asked him, what is the secret to earn that amount of money at that time? And he said, there's no secret, guys. All he did was show the plan to 1,200 people. 900 people said no, right? 300 said yes. Out of the 300 that said yes, 85 actually did something with it. Out of the 85 that did something with it, 35 took it serious. Out of the 35 that took it serious, 11 made him $1 million every single month. Guys, that's less than 1% of the 1,200. So understand, all you need is 1%, right? So it is a numbers game. So you may have to show 100 people to get 10 people. Right? Understand, guys, once you find your aces, that's it. You can make so much money in this business. Network marketing is not the greatest. Listen, network marketing, listen, it's not perfect, but it's the greatest thing that you could possibly imagine. If you treat this like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby. If you treat it like a business, it'll pay you better than any business you could possibly imagine. Some of you guys need to start taking this more seriously. Start acting like a professional. Because once you take this as a professional level, I'm telling you right now, your income will never be the same. Your trading results will get even better. Why? Because you're taking OPM, what I love, right? That's a term called other people's money. Guys, this is how the rich stay rich, right? Guys, I'm in real estate. Some of you guys don't know me on this call, right? I didn't even introduce myself properly. I go by the name of Shaq, currently a Platinum 2000, right? But understand that in this business, all I need was an opportunity. All I need was an opportunity to take advantage of this and literally run it through the moon, because I love passive income. Right? I'm in real estate. I have multiple businesses on the side, but I understand I love passive income. I love making money in my sleep. Because what am I going to do with that extra money? I'm going to put it in Ripple. I'm going to put it in Bitcoin. I'm going to reinvest it. I'm going to trade it. I'm going to put it in an e-commerce store and spend it on ads. It's more money that you could generate more money from, guys. So understand, enroll 20 people. Out of that, it's going to give you a nice bunch to find the people that you want to work with. Because all you need to work with is 2 to 3 people. That's going to take you to the next level. Right? The more people you enroll, the more opportunity you have to identify talent. Because what you're looking for is leaders in your organization. All right? Leaders in your organization. Right? So, like I told you guys before, there's kind of 2 ways to build this business. Right? You can build it fast, or you can build it a little bit slower, but a duplication way. Right? So, draw my eraser here. We still got people jumping in. That's what's up, guys. Continue sending out this link, because we just getting started. We literally just getting started. All right? So, right, understand with the 20 people, again, as I mentioned before, all you need is about 2 to 3 to work with, right? 2 to 3 people to work with. Right? When you do 2 to 3 to work with, right? By the time you enroll 20 people, right? You're creating your 3 legs, which essentially you're gonna hit Platinum 150. You're gonna crush that. You're gonna hit Platinum 600. You're gonna crush that as well too, right? But all you gotta do with those 2 to 3 people is create 2 to 3 P150s. The P150s now are gonna put you to Platinum 1000, right? That's the very quickest way to run the play. Just enroll. But the second way I'm going to show you guys is how you can duplicate. Right? how you can build a business the right way, right? So you guys know, some of you guys who are not IBOs, you probably haven't seen this before, right? Understand this business is built through 3 legs, right? You get started, you sign somebody up, or you help somebody get started to make some money in one of the best platforms in the world to earn residual income, to earn, investment income, to earn sales income. Guys, we have like literally 5 streams of income you can get. You can make money through trading. You can make money through cryptocurrency by buying, holding, right? Even trading it as well too. HFX, high frequency, right? Forex, of course. We have so much simple products that help you guys with. And now we have e-commerce, guys, right? We have e-commerce. And of course, IBO, right? What we're here to talk about today, building the business. So you have 3 legs, guys, right? Out of those 3 legs, all you got to do is help these 3 legs do the exact same thing that you just did. Repeat the process. Right? You just duplicate the process, right? Understand that you're building relationships with people. You're finding the leaders, and all you're doing is taprooting. I'm not going to get too much into taprooting because, the individual who's going to speak next is going to crush that topic. He's a phenomenal person when it comes to that. Taprooting, right? But you got to understand the process, right? Understand that a customer is not a customer until they're 2 and free, right? But we want to show them something called OPM, passive income. We want to get them to P150 as quick as possible, right? But you guys got to understand the process, all right? Oh, it's kind of cut it off on the screen a bit. Oop, this way. Understand the process, right? So the process starts with launching, prospecting, promoting, right? The 3 Ps, right? And we went over that in the last 3 days. And again, that book covers it as well too. Another book for you guys for resources is Building an Empire by Brian Crothers. That's a phenomenal book as well too, to show you how to build an organization, because understand that, guys, literally what you're doing is you're trading your money for money, and you're going to create more money through passive income to reinvest into the market to create more money. It's just a cycle, right? It's just a cycle, right? But this process of the 3 Ps, when you understand it, you're going to build your own empire. Guys, when you become an IBO, you become an independent business owner. You have an opportunity to become an independent business owner, right? And a lot of us have systems in place. Do not deter from the system. Follow the system, run it into play, and literally duplicate the process, right? Help people get started, help them get results, and do the exact same thing for them as well too. I want you to understand, as I mentioned this right now, it is very simple to do. But what's simple to do is simple not to do as well too. So understand, guys, what you need to do is make a decision that you want to become a professional. You need to make a decision that you want to become a professional. And take this serious, because I'm telling you guys right now, this is going to pay you better than anything you possibly can imagine. This is going to take care of your why reasons, right? I truly believe this is the ticket for a lot of you individuals right now on this call, right? This is the ticket to help some of you guys have a Merry Christmas, right? This is a ticket to help some of you guys start off 2021 better than ever. Some people are going to say 2020 was a crazy year, right? I got laid off. It was so negative. This virus, it was so bad, right? All they focus on negative things. But a lot of us with this opportunity in our hands are happy and fortunate and grateful. Why? Because it's the best year yet. Shout out to my brother, Chairman Shaq. It is the best year yet. And 2021 is going to be even better because we have access to $1 trillion a day market, guys. Don't feel like, everybody's heard of this. It's saturated. Guys, the company only has 400,000 people. The company's vision is to get 1 million customers, guys. That's over 60% in growth. Guys, there's billions of people in this world. We're not even at 1 million. There's people that still haven't heard of HFX. There's still people who haven't heard of ECX. There's still people who haven't heard of ECX, right? E-commerce, right? There's so much opportunity to grow, guys. So it's up to you to enroll people, to help people, show them the avenue, give them the ticket, unlock some and break some financial curses. Because if you don't do it, someone else is going to sign up your cousins, aunties, uncles, even your girlfriend or boyfriend. Don't be afraid to share the information. If you really truly love I Am Mastery Academy, I want to see who's been making some money through I Am Mastery Academy. Drop some twos in the chat if you love this business, if you love this company, if you love what this is able to do for you, if this is changing your life. Drop some twos in the chat. I want to see whose lives are changing. Literally just by plugging in and tap into the best platform in the world to create income online. Right? You need to operate with that same excitement and tell the world about it. Do not be afraid. Right? I'm not telling you to take off your shirt and run outside and yell, I Am Mastery Academy is the best company. I'm not telling you to do that. But understand that you're sitting on gold and you should be literally positive to tell people about this. Right? I did that yesterday. My God. So guys, once you get people started into the business, once you help them join the family, right? What you want to do is get them results ASAP, right? Within the first 72 hours, guys, get them results because that's when the biggest excitement is there. When you can get them results, I'm telling you right now, when you can put some people on to make money for themselves and they can see results from the first 72 hours, they're good. Right? They're good. And all you got to do is duplicate that process. Right? If you're taking a trade, send them that trade too. Right? If you're holding a position, show them the position you're holding as well too. Help them out. This is a people business. Because some people, I talked to one of my last calls, some people think money grows on trees. Right? Money comes from trees. Money comes from the government. Guys, money comes from people. Money comes from people. Think about it this way, right? Your paycheck comes from somebody. Right? God bless Isis de la Torah and Christopher Cherry. Our paycheck comes from them too. It comes from people, guys. Literally, money is circulated through people. The actual physical money comes from somebody. It circulates. Think about how long money's been around. Money comes from people, guys. The people who are best with people make the most money. Look at the ties, guys. Look at the people who are highly successful in this business. They're the best with people. So this is why it's important to understand personality. This is why it's important to build natural relationships with people. Because the people who talk to the most and the people who serve the most make the most. So guys, once they get started, 72 hours, their excitement phase, you want to get them results. Once you get them results, you want to ask them the big question. How many people do you know that wish they knew about this information? How many people do you know that wish they can make money in their sleeves? Right? Well, how many people do you know that wish they can make, X and X amount of money off a swipe coin? Right? Like, how many people wish they had an online business right now because right now they're not able to work. Right now it's lockdown. You want to ask them those questions. You tap into their network. Again, I'm not going to spend too much time on Taproot, but I want you to understand. Tap into their network as quick as possible. Get them started, get them going live, get them results in 72 hours, and then tap into their network. I'm telling you guys, if you follow this, you're going to hit the first real rank of this company, which is Platinum 600. P150, I'm sorry, guys, it's not a rank. P600 is the first real rank. And if you could duplicate that 3 different times to 3 individuals, you're Platinum 1000. That's as simple as it is. That's as simple as it is. You ask them, who do they know? Who do they know? Because every dud knows a stud. You never know. Do not prejudge anybody. You never know who knows who. The people you think know the most people probably don't. Some of the biggest influencers, and trust me, followers don't equate to influence. I'm gonna be real. Followers do not equate to influence. Right? Some of the people you think, oh, this would be great for my business, they know X, and they're probably the worst people for the business. They have no work ethic. They don't have nothing what it takes to build this business organization. So do not prejudge anybody because you just never know who knows who. Okay? So guys, literally ask them who they know, get them results, right? The second thing you're gonna do real quick, right? Once you get results, once you tap into the network, once they have their list of different individuals who they want to contact, you want to get them a launch call ASAP. How many times do you want to do a launch? A launch, you want to do it 4 times, guys. Get them on the launch call. Like, literally create a launch call for them. Some people have never been celebrated before. Some people have never seen their face on the flyer. Get them a launch call. Right? I understand coronavirus is happening. Unfortunately, what we used to do, we used to be in the trenches. And shout out to Tommy too, because I see him in the trenches as well. We used to do home events like crazy. Right? We used to launch people through home events. But it's all good. You can still do the same thing on Zoom. Everybody's not doing nothing. Everybody's not doing nothing. I'm gonna be like, people are always gonna give you excuse. The biggest lie someone can tell you, I'm busy. How? What are you doing? What are you doing? You got nowhere to go. This is the time to work, guys. This is the time to get in your bag. This is the time to get inspired. This is the time to chase your dreams. This is the time to build your dreams and set yourself up. Because I'm telling you, 2 months into this business, doing exactly what I'm telling you to do can put you 5 years ahead of your life. So understand that you want to create a launch process for that individual. Get them on the flyer. Let them do it 4 different times. I'm guarantee you, if you do 4 launch calls, guys, you're going to enroll 3 to 5 people. Already, you're P150. You do the same thing for those individuals, you're P600. Guys, it's simple. But what's simple to do is simple not to do. So who's really serious to take everything that I'm saying and put it into action, guys? Right? When you're doing a launch, you should believe that everybody's going to start because you got the ticket. You got the golden ticket. Right? You got the golden ticket. Right? You want to get them on the flyer, get them promoted. Right? All they got to do, trust me, in launches is the easiest thing in the world. In launches, it's the easiest thing in the world. All you got to do is be the host. Right? So for the newest person said, I don't want to talk. I don't feel comfortable sharing the information. I'm so new. All good. Get Tommy to do a call. Get myself to do a call. Get one of your leaders, your uplines, somebody who you respect, share the information for them. All you got to do is be the host. Right? And being the host, real quick, before I get the next speaker to talk, is you share the story. Right? You share your story real quick, your name, your age, about yourself. What were you doing before you found this business? Why did you start with this business? Right? And where you're going. Right? What's inspiring you? And then edify the person. Talk highly about the person you're about to introduce. And it's that simple. They will take it away from there. It's a duplication process. Guys, write this down real quick. My last key points for you guys. Write this down real quick. 5 steps for duplication. I do, you watch. I do the whole presentation for you. Tommy does the whole presentation for you. Sean does the whole presentation for you. I do, you watch. I do, you help. Right? The person helps with it. Right? The newest person helps with it. They help with it. Now they go more into the presentation. They talk about cash flow quadrant. They may talk about, what is Forex, what is HFX, what is ECX. You do, I help. Right? You do, I help. Now you're going even more into the services, and I help with it. Right? That's the second step. Sorry, that was the third step. I'm losing track here. Right? So you do, I help. I always mess this up. You do, I watch. Right? You do, I watch. So now you're doing it. I'm watching, I'm giving you feedback. And the last step is you do, you teach. So real quick, step number 1, I do, you watch. Number 2, I do, you help. Number 3, you do, I watch. Number 4, you do, I watch. And number 5, you do, I teach. If I didn't say that clearly, let me know. Hopefully you guys got those 5 points. But that's the duplication process, right? When it comes to, edifying, when it comes to presenting, prospecting, right? But without further ado, I want to introduce the other individual on this call because, guys, you guys are super lucky. You guys have 2 Platinum 2000. We did this P600 thing 3 different times. I remember this individual driving from Waterloo to Toronto to just literally plug into these seminars, right? To come to our intros, be in the trenches, and really build this business through the moon, right? I watched him literally, go through the same frustrations I went through and figuring out how to make this business work. And I didn't see him literally take off in a couple of months and go through the moon. This individual, guys, I want you guys to type a P5 right now in the chat because that's already done. Type some P5s in the chat right now. P5 right now. Type it in the chat because this individual, that one is already done. He probably might even hit it in the next couple of days. I'm gonna be real with you. Matter of fact, put C10s in the chat because he's coming for Chairman 10. This individual, guys, I'm telling you right now, I watched his growth. I think this guy's like 21 years old. Like, he's super young, but his mindset, the value that this individual speaks, guys, he's Chairman ready. Somebody typed in the chat, he's already Chairman. He's Chairman ready. So he's about to pour some value into you guys and show you guys exactly how to build this business as well, too. So without further ado, my brother Tommy, Ooze, please unmute your mic and let's get you on this call because the people need to hear from you.
Let's go. Let's go. What is going on? Can you hear me, bro?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, bro. If you want to spotlight me, I would appreciate that. What is going on, everybody? Guys, my name is Tommy Ooze. 22 years old, actually, but, appreciate it, Shaq. Guys, I'm more than happy and excited to be here. Happy Friday. And, I just wanted to say to every single person on this call, shout out you, because it is Friday night. You could be out drinking right now. You could be out partying right now, but you're on this call. And that means you want to become successful. And before I want to get into anything, I want to give it right back to Shaq, guys. He put together this amazing boot camp he told me about. He's like, bro, I would love for you to be a part of it. And bro, you're such an amazing leader, servant leader, really here to help, guys. And, if Shaq personally mentors you, just be real. Do not take him for granted, right? Understand that he's pouring into you because he cares about you. He's pouring into you because he wants to see you win. So I appreciate you having me on here, bro. I'm excited to just get straight into it. But, one thing I want to say, guys, is, he said, turn your camera on. And the reason why is if your camera's not on, you're not present, right? If your camera's not on, you might as well just jump off right now. I'll be real, because that means you're not taking notes. Like, I was taking notes when Shaq was talking. The question is, were you? Because the first thing I want you to write down, and if your camera's still not on, you're clearly not. I'll be real, all right? You're clearly on your phone, clearly not paying attention, and that is why you're not where you want to be. Just being real. Is it okay, guys, if I be real on this call? Drop some ones right now, real quick. I'm going to be completely real because that is what got me to where I am today. My mentors told me what I needed to hear, not what I wanted to hear. So I'm not going to go into my story, but I will tell you guys, I've been in this business for about a year and a half, currently Platinum 2000, a sneeze away from P5000. But one thing I want to tell you is that, you don't just get to a rank by luck. You get there by putting in work. You get there by showing up when you don't want to. You get there by doing that one last call where you're exhausted and you don't want to do it. You get there by helping other people become successful instead of focusing on your rank. So tonight, I'm going to be real, and you guys said that's cool. So first thing I'm going to say is turn on your camera, get out a pen and paper. I want to see it. Otherwise, just jump off. I'll be real. I'm just going to be real tonight because you need to hear it, guys. All right. So I'm going to get right into it. And I want to tell you that this is for building. If you do not want to build this business, if you don't want to, Shaq, I think somebody unmuted themselves. Just unmute them out. Thank you, bro. But if you don't want to build this business, this call isn't for you, but every single person wants to, guys. So, understand that there's laws to building, and that's what the title of this call is. And now I'm going to talk about a few of those laws, but, the first thing, guys, I really want to talk about is the skills that he's talking. Understand that you've done a 3-day boot camp. I'm not going to talk about PS3. I'm not going to talk about the invite. You should know what all these things are. And if you don't, you need to go back to the basics and learn them, but take what you hear tonight and apply it to your business, right? The only reason you're not where you want to be is because you keep getting on calls and you keep not applying it afterwards, right? It's what you do. Write this down right now. It's what you do behind closed doors that get you paid and praised in public. When no one's watching me, what am I doing? I'm working. What are you doing, right? What are you doing right now? What are you going to do after this call? You going to bed? You going to have a drink? Or are you going to get to work? Because I'm building my list. I'm going out there building my impact list. Guys, this is not a sign-up game. We are not here to sign people up. We are here to change people's lives. We are here to literally put people over profits, to literally create impact over income, to help people quit their jobs, to help people live life on their terms and do what they want, when they want, with whoever they want, right? The question is, are you just trying to sign people up, or are you actually trying to help people? Because that's what we need to do, is help people, right? It's not about the sign back. How can I impact this person, guys? Understand that people join this business because they have a problem, and they quit this business is because you didn't solve their problem, okay? So I'm going to say that again. People join because they have a problem, and they quit because you don't help them solve it. If I join for money, you need to help me make some money, or I'm going to be gone, right? If I join for time and you don't help me get my time back, well, guess what? Am I going to be here for very long? Probably not. right? So you need to pour into these people, guys. As an IBO, it is your business. Take responsibility. It is not your upline's business. Guys, I'll be real. Shaq is here to help you build the business, not build the business for you. All right? I'm just being real on this call. You guys said I could. All right? So, yo, so much energy. I'm in a hotel right now. About to get a noise complaint for real, for real. Guys, I'm on 14-day quarantine lockdown. Just got back from Orlando. I was just surrounded by Jason Brown, Chairman 750, right? Mike Sotero, Chairman 25, Ness Vasquez, Chairman 10, HFX Educator, Teacup Lou, Chairman 50, all these other Platinum 5000s, and I was a sponge and received it, and I wanted to give it back to you. So understand what comes out of my mouth isn't from me, right? It's from other people where I learned it from. Sink or swim, let's go. And these numbers are just rising, guys. So let's go. Let's go. I want to see those notepads. Okay, more cameras are on. I'm looking. What's good? What's good, my family? Guys, so let's keep going here. You know, I'm excited, guys, but drop some sevens if you're getting value from Shaq. You're getting value so far tonight on this call. Need a little bit of water. But I'm gonna get right into it. All right, and there's gonna be no gas, no breaks starting right now. Okay, so get out a pen and paper and write this down. Write this down. Mentality. Write the word mentality down. Because understand, guys, you need to have a winning mentality. You need to have a no quit mentality. You need to have the mentality that I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to outwork every single person in my team. I'm going to outwork every single person in the industry. I'm going to outwork all the chairmen. I'm going to outwork my upline. I'm going to outwork everybody because I deserve success, because I want to be successful, because this is the vehicle, guys, that, the more work you put in, the more results you're going to see, just being real, right? And the reason why, I remember, guys, real quick, probably P600s on here. I remember I was a P600 for like 5 months, like stagnant, deranking to P150 to P6, P150, P6. Why? Because I wasn't doing the work. I said I was, but I wasn't. Because if you get on calls and do nothing afterwards, you're not doing the work. I'm just being real. A training call is just an activity, right? It's productivity that gets you paid. It's productivity that helps you rank up, guys. So when you get off here, take this and be productive. Take this, build your list. Take this, contact new people. Take this, build new relationships. Take this and become successful, because understand, write this down. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. Write that down. If it's meant to be, it's up to me, right? And you need to have that mentality that like nobody is going to do it for you. Nobody is coming to save you, all right? Nobody is coming to save me. I have to do it for myself. Nobody's going to pay your bills. Nobody's going to help you become successful. You need to become successful. You need to take ownership and responsibility for your life and say, hey, I am where I am because of me. I am here today because of me, right? But you need to take this and become successful. I'm actually thinking about now I'm going to get a noise complaint, bro. You got in my head a little bit. So you need to take responsibility for your business. You need to take responsibility for your life and ask yourself, what are you going to do differently that you did yesterday, today, right? Are you growing every single day, or are you literally just going backwards, right? Because if you have a day off, well, guess what? Your business is having a day off, right? Oh, it's all good. My business will grow without me. I'm a day off. I'm a P600. Yo, no, your business ain't growing if you're not growing. I'm just being real. Even at Platinum 2000, does not matter. My business does not grow if I don't grow, right? I'm grateful, but I'm blissfully dissatisfied. Write that down. Write this down. I'm grateful, but I'm blissfully dissatisfied. That means that you're grateful for everything you have, but you want more, that you deserve more, that you're going to go out and get more, but you're grateful for what you have, right? Because we need to be in a state of gratitude, because if you have one person in your team, you got to be grateful. You don't have a team, but you got to be grateful, all right? If you're P600, be grateful, but go out and do the work, right? Guys, there's so many different sides of success in this. There's the spiritual side. Your thoughts equal your things, which, thoughts equals feelings, which become actions, which become things, and then there's also the work side. Like, you can manifest all you want, right? You can listen to as much spiritual stuff as you want, but if you don't go do the work, you're not getting paid. Just being real, right? Guys, we want to create long-term residual income. Drop a 3 in the chat box if you want to create long-term residual income. That means where you can hand off your ID number one day and your kid is good. Yo, bro, here's my account, Chairman 750. Enjoy. right? Generational wealth. And that's what we're talking about today. You know, that's what we're talking about today, guys. Everybody gets taught the same skills in this company, but the people that are successful is because they did something different with it, right? The people that are successful are the ones that didn't complain, are the ones that didn't make excuses, are the ones that said, hey, I'm going to make this happen with or without. You know, if I don't, you might not like understand, like some people don't even have a mentor, right? But they seek mentors on YouTube, right? You know what Alex Morton did when he joined this? He went on YouTube and Googled all the top network marketers. And what did he do? He studied them. He said, I want to become like them and 10X them. I watch Alex Morton every day. Who do you watch? Right? I listen to Bob Proctor every day. Who do you listen to? Right? Do you listen to your broke neighbor, your people that don't have the results you want? Or do you listen to people that have the results that you want? Right? Because understand, we need to listen to our mentors and we need to utilize them, guys. The next thing I want to talk about is posture and tonality, right? Posture and tonality. And you can hear it in my voice right now. Drop a 1 right now if you can hear posture and tonality in my voice. Because understand, guys, when you're speaking to somebody about the business, you need to also have certainty. Write these 3 words down: posture, tonality, and certainty, right? And conviction. Those 4. Let's make it 4. Posture, tonality, conviction, and certainty. They all come together as one, right? But we need to have this when we're speaking about this business, when we're speaking about this opportunity. I don't care if you've made $0. I don't care if you've only withdrawn once. I don't care if you've never withdrawn. You need to treat this like $1 million opportunity if you want it to pay you like one. All right? You need to treat this like $1 million opportunity if you want it to pay you like one. Because if you treat this like a hobby, well, guess what, guys? Can I just tell you what? Hobbies cost money. Hobbies cost money, right? Hobbies do cost money. I didn't join this for another hobby. Understand, I didn't join this to play more video games. Bro, I'm going to go home when I'm done in quarantine and I'm going to smash my Xbox with a bat. Right? You got to give up to go up. Write that down. Give up to go up. I need to give up to go up. And I want you to think about your time, guys. I want you to think about your time. I want you to think how you're spending your time. Right? Are you just laying on your couch? Are you being lazy? Go on your screen time on your phone. Yo, my screen time's high as crap. Why? Because I'm prospecting. Why? Because I'm talking to my team. Why? Because I'm building new relationships. But most people's screen times are playing games. I find it funny. I was on the airplane and this guy was playing a game beside me. I'm like, bro, this guy literally needs MetaTrader 4, bro. Let me set him up. You know what I mean? And then what did I do? I talked to him. I prospected him. Why? Because the 3 feet rule. Write that down. If you are in 3 feet of somebody, go talk to them. What's the worst that could happen? You're going to die? No. They're going to say no. Or they're going to say yes. Right? Understand this, right? If I go talk to you and you say yes, right? You say you're interested. Cool. Well, guess what? I'm in a better position than I was 5 seconds ago. But if you say no, guess what? I'm in the exact same position. Perspective, right? Write this down. Write the word perspective down, and then beside it, write this. If you change the way you look at something, what you look at changes. If you change the way you look at something, what you look at changes. If you look at your back office and you get sad, if you change the way you look at something, what you look at changes. The way you should look at it is, I'm grateful that I even have people in my team. I'm grateful that I even have a rank report, right? I'm almost cussing on here. Like, I'm getting into it. Are you guys hurt? The numbers aren't going down, or like, are we good? Drop some 8s if we're good. You like this energy, because I feel like I'm scaring some people, bro. My toes hurt. Jeez, yo, I'm not. Hey, if it hurt, if I stepped on your toes, I meant to. If it stings, it's healing it, right? You know what I tell Mike Sotero, my mentor? I say, bro, rip me apart. Tell me what I need to hear, not what I want to hear. Because if you want to hear what you need to hear, yo, go call your mom. Go call your dad and get them to tell you how much they love you. My parents do it with me, but I tell my mentors to be real with me, because that's what's going to get me to the next level. Tommy, you need to do this. Okay, bet. This is what I'm doing, right? When my mentor, I really want you to really question yourself right now, okay? When Shaq tells you, or I tell you, or Mike Sotero, or Jerome Claire, or Andre Gordon, or whoever, right, tell you something to do you say, if I tell you to jump, do you say how high, or do you go, yeah, and don't do it, right? When Mike Sotero tells me to jump, I say how high, right? When Jason Brown tells me to jump, I say how high. When Jason Brown tells me to run, I say how fast, right? When Shaq tells you to run, what do? Right? Guys, start listening to people that have the results that you want, right? Rank is not leadership, but Shaq's a leader. So listen to him because he wants to see you win. This is not a dictatorship, but these are people that have what you want. Yo, if you outrank, I challenge you to outrank me. I challenge you to outwork me. I challenge you to have a better work ethic. I challenge you to just do that. And, I want to shout out my cousin, Caleb, bro. This guy's catching up to me, bro. I see you. So, guys, you need to have that sick work ethic. You need to have that work ethic like, I'm all in, do or die. Guys, I might have COVID right now, but I'm working like I'm healthy. Understand that. No, don't worry about me. I'm good. Just being real. I'm locked in a hotel. Don't worry. But guys, the next thing I want to talk about, I'm gonna grab some water. Hold up. But drop some tens if you're getting value, real quick. We going. This is Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights. Drop some tens if you're getting value. You're excited. You want to keep going with this. These are the trainings. These are the trainings that's going to get you to your goals and dreams. If you apply them, you apply everything, these are what's going to get you. Let's go. Everybody's getting value. I love it. 34 strong on here. These 34 people are all going chairwoman or chairman. 100%. We're going to do a Q&A at the end of this, I think, Shaq. So, if you got some questions, write them down. Be more than happy to answer them. We'll do that in a little bit here. But the next thing I want to talk about, guys, is self-image, right? Your self-image. You need to look at yourself in the mirror. And what do you think? Like when you look at yourself in the mirror, do you get upset? Do you hate yourself? And if you do, that's okay. We all, we're our biggest own critic. We see pimples people don't see, right? And I'm probably the most real person, guys. And I want to give you all the things you need to hear because most people don't. Most people are wishy-washy with their trainings. I'm completely savage and real with it because I know what you need to go to the next level. I know that what I needed was those little things, right? And those little things are what's going to help you, right? The way you pique somebody's interest, the way you talk to somebody, the way you speak about this. Guys, I used to do three-way calls and I used to talk like I had no posture. I was not confident in the opportunity. Like I had no posture. I didn't have any results though. But then what did I do? I started faithing it till I made it. Write that down. Faith it till you make it. Write that down. Faith it until you make it. Not fake it. Don't fake it. Don't lie to people. But faith it. I know this is going to make me successful. I know that I'm going to make six figures. I know that I'm going to become a millionaire. I know that I'm going to change my life with this. And the moment you start believing it, the more it starts happening in your life. Guys, the law of attraction is real. When you put things out and energy out to the universe, it's real. It comes back to you. So I have conversations with individuals all the time. All these things are going bad. Well, you're continuously speaking it into existence. So what you focus on grows. Write that down, right? What you focus on grows, guys. So if you're not happy with your self-image, start changing it by saying affirmation, by talking to yourself the way you want to be treated, guys. Understand that people see you the way you see yourself. Write that down. People see you the way you see yourself. Guys, Earl Nightingale says, you got to act and think like the person you want to become before you can actually become that person. If you want to be a chairman, a chairwoman, a seven-figure trader, you got to do what they do to get what they get, right? You got to talk like a chairman. You got to walk like a chairman, right? You got to have the skills, the work ethic, the schedule, the calendar like a chairman. You got to be willing to sacrifice. Austin Gotzi says it, sacrifice what you love for a period of time, or what you love will become the sacrifice. The people that are on this call are sacrificing their Friday night. Honestly, there's no more Fridays anymore. Every day is a weekend in this business. Drop some ones if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Every day is a weekend, but every day is a weekday. If you get what I'm saying. If you know, you know. Because we work every single day. It doesn't matter. But we also have every day off. Understand that. Right? Guys, so work on yourself. Start talking to yourself the way you want others to see you, the way you want your life to be. Imagine the back office. Focus on where you're going. Stop focusing on where you're at. A lot of you guys keep checking the back office every 30 minutes, expecting it to grow. Yo, bro, do I have more volume? Focus on the impact. The results will come pouring in. Write that down. Focus on the impact. The results will come pouring in. Focus on helping create P600s. The results will come pouring in. Focus on helping people win trading. The results will come pouring in. The teams that are growing in my organization and on other organizations, they're winning trading. Understand that. They're winning trading. How do you want your team to grow? Help them win on the charts and then help them win in the back office. Like Shaq said, get them a result and start tap rooting. You know, one thing he did want me to talk about was tap rooting. But before I get into that, guys, I want you to apply the skills. Apply the skills that you've learned in this boot camp. Apply the skills that I've taught you if you're on my team, that your mentor has taught you. Apply the skills that they taught you, and you will be successful. But this is not gonna, people are gonna tell you no. People are gonna tell you, hey, this doesn't work. People are gonna be negative. People are gonna say that I read reviews online. People are gonna tell you all the things in the book. I've heard it all. The question is, whose opinion are you gonna listen to? Understand, opinions are free. Opinions are free. You need to listen to people that have the results that you want, guys. You need to listen to people that literally have the bank account that you want. Yo, if you wouldn't trade places with them, their opinion's invalid. I'll be real. Just being honest. I had somebody tell me something. I'm like, yo, like we always say it. Stop listening to people that make $30,000 a year. Don't let them take your $1 million dream, right? So, guys, apply the skills. Learn the skills. There's laws to building. You know, PS3. I'll be real. You know, I have people that go P600 and then try to close people on their own. It's like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Why did you stop doing PS3? Don't stop what you started doing to get you to where you are, right? You don't know everything at Platinum 600. It's first rank. You don't know anything. You know when you're a solidified leader, when you hit P2, you want to start closing people on your own, run it. But what do I do? What do I do at P2000? I still do three-way calls. Who do I get on three-way calls? My upline. Right? Shout out my boy Ibra. He put me on 7 three-way calls in the past 2 days. He's P1K, right? Don't stop doing the things that got you to where you are today, right? Don't ever get too big for the little. Write this down. Don't get too big for the little things. Don't get too big for the little things, or else you'll get too big for the little things. Fuck. You guys know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, no, the last thing I was going to say was utilizing your mentors. And then I'm going to talk about tab reading, and we'll do a Q&A. Utilizing your mentors. You guys look at Shaq. He wants you to annoy him. He doesn't want to actually be annoyed, but I'm telling you guys right now, hit him up. Put him to work. Put me to work, right? Put your mentor to work. Fill their schedule with your three-way calls. Dan, what's my schedule like? I got Tommy at noon, Tommy at 12:30, Tommy at 1, Tommy at 1:30, Tommy at 2. Just book it back to back to back. That's what's going to get you paid. That's what's going to get you leveled up in this business. Because what are you going to do when you go P1K? Put it into your trading account. What are you going to do P2K? Put it into your trading account. What are you going to do when you go P5? Quit your job. Have a life. Get your time back. Right? You're going to help so many people, guys. Guys, understand that majority of us join this to make a couple $100. And you know, now I've helped somebody make 6 figures, right? Doesn't matter who, right? I don't need no names dropped, but understand that his life's changed forever. And I get fulfillment out of helping that person, regardless if they do this for the rest of their life or not. It's impact over income, 100%. Guys, you help enough people get what they want out of life, you will get what you want out of life by default. Stop trying to become the king or the queen, become the king or the queen maker, right? Focus on other people's goals. You know, you want to know how to go P2K from my P6s on here. Go into your back office. Go to every single person that has 150 volume or above and say, what rank do they need to go next? And how can I help them get to the rank? Right? Stop focusing on your rank report and start opening up your team's back offices and help them go to the next rank. Right? This is real talk, guys. This is a builder's training. This is for people that want to build the business. Okay? So if you're new, you'll learn this as you go, and you're just getting a head start. I'll be real. So, guys, the last thing I want to talk about is tap rooting, right? Tap rooting is something I got really good at. You know, shout out Jerome, shout out Mike Sotero, because understand if you learn from the people that are Chairman 25s, Chairman 10s, do what they do, you get what they get. So I want you to write these audios down, okay? How To by Mike Sotero on Apple Music and Spotify. How To Mike Sotero, Apple Music and Spotify, right? Yeah, if you're not taking notes, you wasted an hour. You're literally forgetting everything. Like, yo, I feel bad for you. Just being real. Like, yo, if you got on this call to get motivated, get off. Motivation does not last. Get inspired, right? Get inspired. Look at your bank account and get inspired. I get inspired every day. Every single day. But I was talking about tap rooting. Yeah, so How To Mike Sotero. Another good audio is The Exposure Process by Mike Sotero, Chairman 25, Apple Music and Spotify. It's free. Go listen to it. Apply it. Okay. But I want to talk about this, guys. You know, when you're taprooting, you want to pre-qualify people, right? Stop being a link thought. Stop just trying to sign up every single person. When you first join, I get it. You just want to have somebody in your business, but pre-qualify people. I literally don't let people in my business if they're not coachable, if they're not hardworking, if they're not consistent, if they're not willing to show up, if they're not willing to give us 12 months, you're not joining my team. Just being real. I pre-qualify people. Stop being a link thought trying to sign up everybody that works, right? You got to pre-qualify people into this business, and you want to taproot. And how do you taproot? Well, if I get John started today, John joins the business. Welcome, John. We get him launched. We get him set up on a trading account. We help him see a result first 24 hours. Now what do? I get into John's network, because let's get John to and free. John doesn't want to pay the 174. Guys, drop a 2 if you think John does not want to pay the 174 next month. He does not. John does not want to pay the 174. So what is our job to do? To get him at least a free membership or P150 so he breaks even. Write that down. Help your newest customer break even. Write that down. And help your newest customer break even in the first 72 hours. Write that down. Right? Literally write that down. I want to see some pens moving. And what do I mean by that? Well, guys, literally what I do is I get people to put me in group chats. I say, hey, introduce me to your top 5. Taproot the top 5. Write that down. Taproot the top 5. Right? Who are the most 5 successful people you know? Who are the most 5 people likely that you think would do this, that would crush this? Right? Who are your 5 closest friends that you think would do great at this? Don't introduce me to 5 lazy people. Just being real. Because then I have to baby them. If you got to convince them to work, you got to convince them to stay, you got to convince them to join, you got to convince them to join calls. I'm not in the convincing business, right? I want to work with runners. I want to work with people that are looking for the opportunity. I already know there's a lot of runners. Every single person on this call is a runner, just being real. That's why we on here. So shout out y'all. But you introduce me to John. What do? I pre-qualify them. I go, hey, great to meet you. You know, and then I ask them questions like, hey, are you coachable? Are you hardworking? And they go, yes, yes. And guess what? They start selling themselves on the business. And I probably did that to a lot of you guys on this call, because that's the system. This is not a script. This is a system. Save yourself time, energy, money. That's what system stands for. All right. That's literally what it is. Right. And if you don't want to build a business, you shouldn't be on this call, because we're talking about the business. But if you don't want to build a business, you're sleeping. You're literally sleeping on yourself, because you are selfish and you don't want to help people. Just being real. Because this business is to help people, not sign people up. Right. We are helping people become successful at trading. I have helped people quit their jobs, right? Understand this works. The question is, will you? The question is, we are problem solvers. Yeah, guys, stop trying to sell Forex to people. I'll be real. Yo, you know why people don't join you? It's because you post about Forex. Start posting about life. Start posting the lifestyle. Start posting, value. When you go on social media, give value. I did an Insta Live talking about failures. I got to sign up literally the next day because of that. And I helped him see a result in HFX, in e-commerce, right? Give value. People want to follow people that know where they're going. Write that down. People want to follow people that know where they're going. Do you have a vision? Do you have a vision for yourself? Do you have a vision for your team? Or are you just in this business lottie-dying and just following whatever Shaq says? Or do you have a vision? Are you going chairman? What's your vision? Where do you want to be a year from now? Guys, understand today is 2021. Today is January 1st, 2021, right? It doesn't start in a month. It starts today, right? If you're serious about your life, start 21 today. Start your new goals. I challenge you guys to get a piece of paper after this call and go write out a new clean piece of paper and write out your goals for 2021, because guess what? It starts tonight. It starts tonight leaving this call. It starts tomorrow. And you can literally be ahead of everybody that goes, oh my God, new year, new me, yay, new goals, right? And take action on your life, all right? So guys, I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you got value. I think we're gonna do a little Q&A. Shaq, man, thank you so much for having me on this call, guys. Drop some 10s for, soon to be chairman 10, Shaq Hall. If you got value from tonight, don't go anywhere. We're gonna do a Q&A. So drop some questions in the chat. But just grateful to be on here.
Guys, jeez, the amount of bars this guy just dropped. Keep the C10s crawling for Tommy as well, too. C10s for Tommy. You guys know what it is, man. Bars on bars on bars. That's what you call personal development. Guys, the key to this business is personal development as well too. And surround yourself with people who have the results that you want. And Tommy's epitome of that. So guys, open it up. Let's open it up. You guys can unmute your mic, type something in the chat. I'll stop the recording.